This is the 8th show of the series of a brand new radio series.
From Hollywood, we present the Stan Freberg Show.
With the music of Billy May.
Plus the songs of Peggy Taylor with Doris Butler, June Foray, Peter Leeds, and the Judd Conlon and Rhythm Airs.
You may not find us on your TV, because in case you did not know, we're being brought to you on R-A-D-I.
Thank you very much. And to start us off tonight, we've invited back for the second time on our show the Zazzaloff family. As we told you, they're Swiss. This way, we didn't offend anyone. This is probably one of the finest acrobatic acts in the business, and rather a novelty on radio. Ladies and gentlemen, the Zazzaloff family! Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Magnificent. I wish you could see it. And they're bouncing up in the air. Look at that. Why, he's holding them up in the air by one. Hey! Very good. And now wearing purple tights. And look at that. My goodness, that's amazing. 18 men, ladies and gentlemen, on one end of a... Wonderful. And now on with the show. Hey, Stan? Well, what is it, Dawes Butler, as they say in radio?
What are we going to do next?
Well, I'll tell you, Dawes, I was wondering the other day.
Wondering what?
How the good humor man stand it. Can you imagine driving an ice cream truck around all day long, let alone all summer long, with the same song flailing you about the ears?
Yeah. How often do they change that song, I wonder?
I don't know.
See, those chimes would drive me nuts.
Yeah, what song do you hear most often?
London Bridge is Falling Down. How about you?
I hear London Bridge quite a bit. Pop Goes the Weasel is very big on our street. Let's write a screenplay about it, okay?
Okay, and let's have the titles appear on ice cream bars.
That's good.
20th Century Freberg presents Uninterrupted Melody. This is the story of men in uniform, their loves, their hopes, their dreams, and of the task to which they have so devoted their lives. Yes, to that gallant corps of heroes, the good humor men of America, is this picture respectfully dedicated. You know what it's like, after having a day off with the family, to try to sleep on the night before you report back for action? Do you know what it's like to lie there and live with fear? Charlie Krasmeyer knows.
Charlie, what are you doing?
I'm lying here living with fear.
Well, try and get some sleep, sweetheart.
Yeah. Just lying here thinking about tomorrow.
Well, you just mustn't lie there thinking about tomorrow.
Tomorrow, that's Pop Goes the Weasel and hundreds of grimy little hands reaching out for ice cream bars. Walter Yoder cracked up last week. I saw him when he took him away, Sue. It wasn't pretty.
Oh, hush.
Are you sorry you married a good humor man?
Oh, no. No. Oh, no.
Are you sure? No? Are you sure it wasn't just the glamour of the uniform and all?
Charlie, I'd love you whether you had that white coat or not.
Yes, men like Charlie Krasmeyer know their job is no easy one, but they live with it. and they report for duty every day at the plant, where their boss, the Chief Commander F.C. Barr, is just now entering the building. He opens the door and confronts a small, bald man with horn-rimmed spectacles who looks up from the piano.
Green?
Morning, Commander.
Yes, what's going on around here? That's all I want to know, Green. I heard one of our trucks over in Westwood playing hound dog.
But,
Listen, I had that truck taken out of service immediately. Nursery songs, that's all I want to hear. They don't cost us anything.
But see, the men get punchy from nursery songs. They're cracking up out there.
Cracking up, you say? Nonsense. Every American loves nursery songs. Besides, they're free.
Yeah, but...
Maybe you'd like to go back to television and write Briar Patch Leg jingles.
Okay. That's my sore spot. Say, here's a little thing I've been working on this morning. Now, how does this strike you? The three little kittens, they lost their mittens, and they began to cry, meow, meow.
Wait a minute.
Meow.
Hold it. Hold it. Sure you aren't using a Castellanos arrangement?
Positive.
It's good. Ah, yes. One of our more enthusiastic salesmen, I see.
A cute board for 3 days now. He came in last week.
Get him out of here. Take him out. He's too enthusiastic. Get him out. From the acute ward, you say?
Yeah, poor devil. I know him. His name is Heiniger.
He had the nerve to ask me to take him off London Bridge and put him on Yankee Doodle 2 weeks ago. He had a month to go yet. That's the trouble with labor today. Wishy-washy.
That's right, FC.
You bet that's right. Now get back to work. I got an employee pep meeting in 5 minutes.
This is the briefing room where every morning 200 white-coated, good-humor men sit glumly staring into space, horribly calm, not daring to think about the day ahead of them, only anxious to get the job done.
All righty, men. Yes. Thank you for that splendid ovation. Let's stand up and sing our little song now, and let's sing it like we were in a good humor, eh? Yes. Humor, yes, we are good humor. That is not no rumor. Yay, ho, music, how we love them, that's fine. Lovely nursery music, tinkling as we go. Earplugs, we won't wear it all, or we will be sentenced to 100 days of Yankee Doodle. Push the tutti frutti, sell it by the udel. Good humor, we love you, yay. Well, that was fine, just fine, man. You can tell a real GH man every time, I always say. You know, you don't eat our bars with your fingers. There's a stick to it. Well, man, that's the key to successful selling. Stick to it, right? Yay. Yes, ice cream salesmen are the backbone of this nation, if you ask me. You men keep up the good work, and one day soon, I'll have your chimes tuned. See if I won't. No, I won't hold you because I know you're anxious to get out in the field. Pardon me, Mr. Barr, sir. Well, Charlie Kransmeyer, what is it? I've been on Pop Goes the Weasel for 3 weeks now. Could I please trade with Jones here? He's got 4 and 20 blackbirds baked in a pie. You know the rules, Kransmeyer. The cycle's 8 weeks. I can't stand Pop Goes the Weasel. I come home at night, I can't sleep. All night long I hear a penny for a spool of thread, a penny for a needle. I'm sick of it. Sick.
Oh, now, let me have his song, sir. I like Pop Goes the Weasel, honest.
Nonsense. Pop Goes the Weasel is Kransmeyer's assignment. Just for that outburst, Charlie, you can't have 4 and 20 blackbirds at all. When your time is up, you'll get the farmer in the dell. Not the farmer in the dell! I had that last cycle! Get back in your seats there.
We get here much, or don't we?
Well, we can talk about it.
You may talk about it.
Put me down! This is mutiny!
Oats, peas, beans, and barley grow. Oats, peas, beans, all nursery songs, nuts. I am the laughing stock of Robbins, Feist, and Miller. I gotta get away from this. I'll just take a shortcut through the parking lot here. Hey, that's funny. Somebody left their motor running. What's this? Somebody bound and gagged in the front seat. Heavens to popsicles! FC, it's you! And somebody's tied greasy ropes around your nice brown suit. FC, that ain't no brown suit. You've been dipped. Let me get that gag out of your mouth there. Oh, gee, boss, you got little bumps all over. You must be all pecan crunch underneath the chocolate.
Yes, for you, Charlie Krasmeyer, and thousands of ice cream men like you, courage is not a sometime thing, and a tin ear helps.
Salute you men in white coats. You're a brave and gallant bunch. You stand for right and liberty, to say nothing of pecan crunch.
Thank you. Well, we hope you enjoyed our stirring documentary tonight, Uninterrupted Melody. Now, some folks might think this would be a good spot in the show for Peggy Taylor to sing. It is. She's going to sing not 79, not 81, but around the world in 80 days. Count them.
Around the world I've searched for you. I traveled on when hope was gone to keep a rendezvous. I knew somewhere, sometime, somehow, you'd look at me and I would see the smile you're smiling now. It might have been in County Down, or in New York, or gay Paris, or even London town. No more will I go all around the world, for I have found my world in you. Autour du monde, je cherchais toi, et sans espoir de rendez-vous, tout de même je continue. Je sais quelque part, quelque temps, quelquefois, vous me regardez et je vois votre assuré du moment. Cela aurait pu être County Down, ou à New York, ou qu'à Paris, ou même à London Town. Plus jamais j'aurai-tu du monde, car j'ai trouvé mon monde en toi.
once again, it's time to meet our panel of experts who are back with us tonight as we ran over 2 weeks ago and we did not finish our discussion. I'm glad that you could be back with us, Dr. Linus Coit.
Thank you. It's nice being back.
Mr. G.L. Spoon.
Good evening, friends in Radioland.
And finally, Mrs. Edna St. Louis, Missouri.
The pleasure's all mine. Although it does seem to me I got second billing last time.
Yes.
After all, I do have a master's degree in Tarzan.
Yes. Yes, indeed, Miss Missouri. Well, be that it may, we're not going to bring up tonight any of the other things we discussed 2 weeks ago. For example, whether or not Orphan Annie has one red dress and one pair of long white cotton stockings that she washes daily and wears over and over, or many red dresses and many white cotton stockings.
I know that one.
Oh, Doctor, I know you do. I know you do. But
I do know that answer.
Yes, I know you do. But we won't go into that, shall we?
I can get a doctor's degree in Little Orphan Annie for nothing.
Yes, well,
Boy, you know, this guy's really got to rub in that doctor's degree.
shall we move ahead to other questions? But we promised that. Yeah, I know we did. Now, shall we... you promised you gave me your word out in the hall before we went on the air that we wouldn't have any kind of discussion.
Yes, that's absolutely
Oh,
true. Let's pass the peace pipe here, for goodness sake. Yeah. Now, I've received my master's degree in Tarzan, and you insulted the ideal of my life when you said Tarzan was 72 years old and wore a hairpiece.
Well, I'll apologize if Mr. Spoon will.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, well, okay, look, I'm sorry. I'll take back what I said about Tarzan's hairpiece. If you will apologize publicly for calling Dick Tracy a big jerk. Listen, Tracy happens to be, and the biographers will agree, one of the greatest living American heroes. And he's just recovering from a severe head wound as well.
I'm terribly sorry. I apologize.
Oh, yes, indeed. Aren't we getting along famously here tonight?
Well, it's very nice of you. It's very nice. And believe me, Miss Missouri, I didn't mean to insult Tarzan. Between you and I...
Between you and me, mister.
Ooh, that education.
Rather nice of her to do that to you.
Between you and I, he's a great ape man, and truthfully, if you didn't get right up there on the newspaper with a magnifying glass, you couldn't tell he wears a wig.
Wears a wig?
He does wear a wig.
You should have as much hair on your bare skin rug.
Well, I don't think it's...
Now, please, simmer down. Down in the hall, no more discussion.
Put us on slow, boy.
Yes, sorry. Now we'll go to our first question tonight. It's in Dick Tracy. Now, this is the question. Does or does not Junior wear a fright wig?
Well, yeah. It has to be negative. It's the boy's own hair, and it certainly doesn't take Dick Tracy to figure out where that question came from, Miss Missouri.
I beg your pardon, Mr. Spoon. I had nothing to do with that question.
Oh, no, those questions...
People,
I called him Mr.
Here, I have something to say. I have something to say. Listen, people. Be that as it may, it is a fright wig on the boy.
It is not a fright wig on the boy.
It's a fright wig.
It is not. It's the same hair that any 12-year-old boy...
12-year-old boy?
12-year-old.
Certainly.
Why, he's older than Little Orphan Annie.
That's a personal affront, madam.
Stop him,
Hold it. We've been all through this. If anybody should be drawing Social Security, it's you and Tarzan. This woman should look that good in white cotton stockings.
Please, watch.
Look, Junior, the subject is Junior, right?
That's right.
He's a normal American boy that any mother would be proud to call her son. He's got a good head on his shoulders. He's an artistic boy as well. How many boys do you know who could sketch pictures for the crime lab like he does?
Well,
Don't make me sick to my stomach. You don't believe that kid really draws those pictures, do you? Oh boy! Listen, he's got a ghost artist, and if he does draw them, I could take that cigar of yours and draw a better picture with the ash. I could. Believe me, I could.
Gentlemen, we are having just a little bit of fun at the round table tonight, aren't we?
Oh, it's fun.
I'd like to say it's Sandy.
Sandy, that idiot animal.
Please.
How would you like me to punch you in that big, fat, uneducated nose?
You let him have it, Doctor. That's right.
Let's move on to the next subject now, shall we?
All right.
Now, could or could not Buck Rogers beat Flash Gordon in a ray gun fight.
Tarzan could make monkeys out of both of them.
Take him against Punjab and Mr. Am with his disintegrator cane, and it'd be a one-sided affair, I'll tell you that.
Listen, I happen to live by the Dick Tracy Code, and we're here to stop ray gun fights, not to encourage them. If you're talking about a showdown in self-defense, Tracy can wipe up Rogers, Gordon, Punjab, Sandy, and the antique ape man, and he can do it with Kardui under one arm and a bandaged head.
Why, you viper! You are a viper!
Man!
Listen, I'll thank you. Please, leave. Sandy.
Just a minute. I'm down, Sandy. Well, once again, that concludes another chapter of Face the Front. Sandy, down, Sandy. First of all, it's good night to Mr. G.L. Spoon.
If someone shoots you in the chest, extract the bullet and look for small telltale bore markings on the slug, and then call a doctor. That's Crime Stopper.
Yes, and it's good night to Dr. Linus Coit.
Leaping lizards. Some folks don't realize just how lucky they are until some other folks shows them how much they've got. Little Orphan Annie, King Feature Syndicate, 1947.
Finally, our Tarzan expert, Miss Edna St. Louis, Missouri. Come down off the curtain there now. Now help her off the curtain. Unladylike thing to do. That isn't
Well, so much for literature. We have received so many card and letter asking us to do St. George and the Dragonet, to say nothing of countless phone call, that we have decided to dig it out of the trunk tonight and dust it off. I'm very fortunate to have the two people who made the original record with me, June Foray and Dawes Butler, who also wrote it with me. Peter, if you please.
The legend you are about to hear is true. Only the needle should be changed to protect the record.
This is the countryside. My name is St. George. I'm a knight. Saturday, July 10th, 8:05 p.m. I was working out of the castle on the night watch when a call came in from the chief. A dragon had been devouring maidens. Homicide. My job. Slay him. Call me, Chief?
Yeah, it's a dragon again, devouring maidens. The king's daughter may be next.
Mm-hmm. Got a lead?
No, nothing much to go on. Say, did you take that 45 automatic into the lab to have them check on it?
Yeah, you were right.
I was right?
Yeah, it was a gun. 8:22 p.m. I talked to one of the maidens who had almost been devoured.
Who are you?
I'm St. George, ma'am. Homicide, ma'am. I want to ask you a few questions, ma'am. I understand you were almost devoured by the man. Is that right, Dragon?
It was terrible. He breathed fire on me. He burned me already.
How can I be sure of that, ma'am?
Believe me, I got it straight from the dragon's mouth.
11:45 p.m. I rode over the King's Highway. I saw a man, stopped to talk to him. Pardon me, sir, could I talk for just a minute, sir?
Sure, I don't mind.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a knave.
Didn't I pick you up in a 903 last year for stealing tarts?
Yeah? So what, do you want to make a federal case out of it?
No, sir. We heard there was a dragon operating in this neighborhood. We just want to know if you've seen him.
Sure, I seen him.
Mm-hmm. Could you describe him for me?
What's to describe? You see one dragon, you seen them all.
Could you try and remember, sir, just for the record? We just want to get the facts.
Well, he was, he had orange polka dots.
Yes, sir?
Purple feet, breathing fire and smoke.
Mm-hmm.
And one big bloodshot eye right in the middle of his forehead, and like that.
Notice anything unusual about him?
No, he was just a run-of-the-mill dragon, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. All right, you can go now.
Hey, by the way, how are you going to catch him?
I thought you'd never ask. A dragon net. 3:05 p.m. I was riding back into the courtyard to make my report to the lab. Then it happened. It was a dragon.
Hey, I'm the fire-breathing dragon. You must be St. George, right?
Yes, sir?
I see you got one of them new 45 caliber swords.
That's about the size of it.
You slay me.
That's what I want to talk to you about.
What do you mean?
I'm taking you in a 502. You figure it out.
What's the charge?
Devouring maidens out of season.
Out of season? You never put that rap on me? Do you hear me, cop?
Yeah, I hear you. I got you in a 412, too.
A 412? What's a 412?
Overacting. Let's go.
September the 5th, the dragon was tried and convicted. His fire was put out and his maiden-devouring license revoked. Maiden devouring out of season is punishable by a term of not less than 50 or more than 300 years.
Thanks very much. We're a little folks, so good night late. We're a little good night, so folks late. We're a little, well, never mind. Until the next week, this is Stan Freberg saying thanks for listening. God bless you and good night.
The Stan Freberg Show is produced in Hollywood by Pete Barnum and is written by Stan Freberg, Pete Barnum, and George Butler. Featuring the music of Billy May, Judd Conlon for the Mayors, and the songs of Peggy Taylor. With George Butler, Peter Leach, and June Foray. Bud Sewell speaking.